Hi guys, I was out and about yesterday, as you know, after giving the update earlier in the afternoon, and a lot of things did happen. We still have a lot of things that we need to find out, a lot of questions, and I expect we'll be getting more information over the next, several days. But I'm going to go over in this video what we know right now and what happened. So Megan was originally taken to Harris County, and she was taken there because of traffic violations. So she appeared in the Harris County court on Friday, yesterday, for probable cause for 6 different traffic charges, and she pled no contest. Then she was transported and booked into the Travis County Jail late Friday, and her bond was set at $600,000. And last I heard, she is still there. She was not bailed out. She's charged at this time with still the kidnapping and the 1 count of tampering with a corpse. We expect additional charges to follow. I think it's just a formality, and they have to button some things up to get those charges, attributed to her. Grim findings. Okay, so now the medical examiner made a positive ID. The body that was discovered in the vehicle at the house of where Megan was living, which is owned by her boyfriend, Chris Green, was positively identified as the body of Heidi Broussard. And the cause of death, according to the medical examiner, was strangulation. Okay, and you're looking at the house on Bojack Drive in Jersey City, Texas, which is owned by Chris Green, who is the boyfriend of Megan. Megan lived in the home. Neighbors around the area were interviewed and very shocked at what was going on. They said they really didn't know Megan too much, or that she appeared very quiet. They couldn't, they didn't list any erratic or strange behavior. Now, Megan was charged with theft in August of 2019, which was later dismissed, but she had an attorney that gave an interview who said Megan appeared pregnant, and he's no stranger to that. His wife has been pregnant for his children, so he said she had the typical waddle with pregnancy, and he did not feel she was, that she was faking it at the time. We've later found out, she has, and she's had online registries on both Amazon and Target for this fictitious baby that she was carrying. She had apparently also been planning this for quite some time. She was at the birth of Margot, and CCTV puts Megan in Heidi's town at the time of her disappearance. Now, Tim Miller from EquiSearch said Megan was one of his first calls, and he didn't feel there was any indication in speaking with her that she had any involvement at all, none at all. He's shocked. And she did mention to him that Heidi was having trouble breastfeeding. She asked to help in any way, asked if she could call him and any tips and help with the search and whatnot. So yeah, he's a seasoned professional, and he didn't pick up on anything when speaking with her. Kind of reminds you a little bit of Jodi Arias calling Detective Flores and then wanting to call him back, and if she heard anything or whatever, if she could help. It's kind of weird that they do that, but they think it distracts from them being the subject of any scrutiny. Now, Megan and Heidi met at a church camp when they were 11 years old. They've remained friends, and we'll go on to the next slide. As I said, Tim Miller said that Megan told him Heidi was having trouble breastfeeding. Now, Chris Green, the boyfriend of Megan, is not charged at this time with anything relating to this case and is not in custody. There were some rumors, but that is a different Chris Green, and that Chris Green is 19 years old. This Chris Green is 33 years old. Posts going back to 2013 on Heidi's Facebook page are written about her hanging out with her bestie Megan, going for steaks, etc. Heidi's neighbors are saddened and shocked with these developments, of course, and there's a shopping list in Heidi's vehicle listing to buy a Christmas stocking and a bath sponge for Margot. Very sad. Can be seen, you know, on the dash. Prayers again for Heidi's family and friends as they deal with this horrific news at this, you know, very delicate time as well. And as for baby Margot, positive ID has not been released, as you know, the latest that I've heard. Could take a few more hours, maybe 24 hours, and the baby is being held, it seems, in foster care or something right now, pending those results, and then, you know, an investigation. They have to make sure of certain things, that their criteria. We can go into that at a later time, but for right now she is in, it seems, foster care with the state. So I will bring you some more details when they become available, but I mean, that's what we have right now. There's a lot of speculation going around. There's a lot of questions going around, obviously. How did this happen? You know, just how did this woman do this? How did she get Heidi into the car? How did she get her to leave on her own accord if that's what happened? You know, why is there stuff back there? All the kinds of things that I'm sure a lot of swirling through your minds. So we'll see what happens as, you know, time passes and more, you know, more information's brought out there. Thanks, guys. Have a good day. Bye-bye.